I'm the Flows Wars, and welcome to another Death Battle prediction, this time for Shigaraki versus Mahito. Now, as someone who isn't particularly into My Hero Academia or Jujutsu Kaisen, a lot of what I'm seeing for this fight is generally pretty secondhand, and I'm not pulled in any which direction, but the biggest thing that I'm noticing for this fight is that it is pretty clear-cut, and everybody knows it. From the casual enjoyers of Death Battle to the people on the forums, it's pretty hard to find too many people who are pulling for Mahito to win here. People just kind of understand that My Hero Academia is just a vastly stronger verse, with Shigaraki being one of the final battles of the show against a character who probably doesn't even scale to a lot of the characters at what they're at right now. And then basically the only sticking point is that Mahito has basically a bit of a brick wall to physical attackers, wherein you would need to be able to damage souls or spirits in order to actually affect him. And lo and behold, yeah, Shigaraki can do that. So the stats are barely worth going into. Both of them are vaguely relative in speed, but you get a lot of more light speed ends for My Hero Academia characters, whereas it is a good bit harder to argue Mahito scaling to those kinds of things. There was I believe a radioactivity attack that actually was relativistic, but he probably doesn't scale, and even if he did, there would be faster in My Hero Academia. So Shigaraki just kind of takes stats like country level versus like town level. But the spirits aspect is where more of the discussion comes in, and I would argue is the only reason why this episode's analysis is going to be interesting. That's the only sticking point that they can really bring in, is that the vestiges that are inherent to quirks that Shigaraki can interact with are spiritual in nature. They are depicted as souls. So him being able to affect those means that he would be able to likely affect Mahito, and thus kind of crush his ass. And yeah, a lot of people are just kind of looking at this one and going, yeah, we know what's going on. To be fair, though, the animation actually looks like it's going to be incredible. I believe it was Moro is going to be doing this one solo again, so far be it from me to say what Moro can and can't make completely awesome, because he gave us Bowser vs. Eggman, and while I'm not expecting something quite on that level, just out of sheer not as invested, what we saw from the preview was actually really, really good, high quality. Moro being a mainstay of Death Battle needs to be a thing. They need to grab onto that guy and not let go, because when he works, he fucking works. Yeah, Mahito gets washed. We're not too sure what the next time will be. We'll find out together. I will see you guys for that one, and have yourselves a good one.